Are you wondering whether it's the right time to buy or sell a house in Vernon right now? We're going to investigate how the March results are going to affect you as a buyer or seller, and we're starting now. Hi, I'm Lisa Salt with RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler, talking about March's real estate results. If you like this information, please subscribe to our channel below and like this video. We're posting videos right here on YouTube every single week. Whether you're considering buying or selling in the North Okanagan real estate market, knowing this month's results may help in your decision making. So let's start with the statistics for March. Total sales were up yet again from 138 sales last year to 381 sales this year. That's to be expected. We were seeing COVID rearing its ugly head for the first time back then, and there was a lot of fear around in the marketplace. Real estate basically shut down completely for us around the middle of March for about 6 weeks. So to compare to a more typical spring market, I looked at the sales for March of 2019, and those numbers were 347 sales for the same month in that year. So when we look at a more regular year like 2019, we're still up, however not by 3 times as much, only by 34 sales. Still lots of sales though. The other part of that equation, as usual, is where is the supply? And in March, 485 units came on the market for a total of 774 total properties on the market at month end. If you recall, last month our total inventory was 748. This month we ended up at 774, which is a modest and almost insignificant increase when you compare to the current demand. March 2020, we had 1,220 properties for sale, and again, to compare to a more usual year, March 2019, we had 1,237 properties for sale. So almost the same in 2019 and 2020. So the conclusion we can draw from that is that inventory is way down from any year. When calculated, the absorption of properties is up to a huge 84.53%. I was astounded last month at 63%. What that means is every 100 houses on the market, 84 and a half of them are selling. If you think that's a lot, look at these stats for the Central Okanagan. 99.76% of the residential single-family homes are selling in Kelowna. Nearly 100%. I don't even know what to say to that. It's so amazing. So sellers, what does this mean to you? It means we need inventory. If you have even had a thought of selling, give us a call because your house is probably worth more than you think. If you have to buy and sell in the same market, it's all relative. You sell high, you buy high. However, if your plans are different than that, possibly you're downsizing. If you're downsizing, the percentages then work in your favor. If you're considering selling an extra property you don't really need, one of your rentals maybe, it's a great time for that. Maybe you're moving out of town to a market less expensive than ours. Also in your favor. I know that many people are worried in today's market that they may either have to move twice or worried they may have to sell and have nowhere to go. That doesn't have to be the case. Watch our video series on selling your home in today's market. The link is right above, and we will also put the link below in the comments. For buyers, I know you're frustrated. So are we. The number one thing buyers need to know right now is how to win a multiple offer. You are going to war and you have to be prepared for battle. We just released a video called Multiple Offers on a House, How to Win, and I will add the link to that video below as well. As a home buyer, if you've been watching the interest rates, they have risen 3 times in the last 3 weeks. They're still historically very low, but it's these low interest rates that are pushing housing, sales, and prices. These rates are not going to stay low forever. So from that standpoint, looking at how much you can save on your mortgage over the life of the mortgage, by locking in at this lower rate, the numbers are staggering. So even though the market is extremely busy and it's a full-blown seller's market, given the amount you can save with these low interest rates, many times it makes sense to still move ahead and make a purchase, especially if you're paying someone else's exorbitant rental rates. As I've said before many times, becoming an educated buyer is what sellers fear most. So call us and our buyer specialist would be happy to educate you on how to win in that dreaded multiple offer scenario. The best thing any buyer or seller can do is to stay educated and stay on top of the market by watching videos like these. See you next month.